What is up YouTube? This is HeyhoBrando. Welcome back to another Palworld egg only video. Yeah, did a lot in this one, and as you can see, the video is a little bit more longer than normal. So, just like to say again, thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you everyone for the comments on this series and the last series. I do want to get back onto that, but I just been really stuck on the fact of this egg run because of the fact of it's taking longer for me to level up, all these other things, and because I'm trying to get as many pals as I possibly can. Basically, this episode, my main focus was to try to level up as much as I can. I believe I did like 3 levels this one just from me grinding and fighting and all these other things. Get dungeons so I can get the ancient technology parts, and also to breed pals because I wanted to start getting up more of the higher tier pals with the pals that I do have, and just to make sure I actually do have pals to make them up to the point of having good ones. You'll see some of the pals I was able to get later on, but yeah, sit back, enjoy, and let's see where this episode takes us. One of the major things I needed in this, especially when it comes to leveling up my base, is definitely the manuscripts when it comes to leveling up the base and all that. I really want to start getting up the handiwork, get those up, and I need a lot of manuscript. Now, I'm pretty sure if I were to make the expedition site, I could just send pals there and get them going. They could get a lot at once, but I just find that this is a little bit more easy for me because I don't got a lot of space when it comes to the expedition thing, and that's a big thing I have to make. Maybe I could try to put it in one of the other bases, but I mean, as of right now, can't really put it on any of the bases. Me and Roxy over here are just dealing with the level 23 at the dark, and with the submachine gun that I now have, the makeshift submachine gun does some pretty quick work with it. And I was like, okay, well, we got one bounty, let's go for the other, which was Fumble. This guy, he actually fell into the water, and I was kind of like stuck in this corner here. I couldn't really move out because if I did, I'd start swimming. So I was like, okay, screw this. Let's get to higher ground, like Obi-Wan Kenobi always says. Try to find him around the area and hopefully be able to get him. Luckily, Flamus is doing quite a bit of damage onto him to whittle him down for us, but as you can see, he can't really do much. He tries to get away. We shoot him down, but we do eventually shoot him down and get rid of him to get another bounty under our belt. Knowing that I still have a lot of overworld bosses to get, including the bounties, I was like, might as well see what I can do onto here. This is the lightning relaxosaurus, if I remember right. I'm just looking at my notes and also looking at this at the same time, so I really shouldn't second guess. But no, with the makeshift SMG, me and Green Drow over here doing some pretty short work on the relaxosaurus, and we're able to whittle it down relatively on a good part onto it. Like, I really gotta start using my pals when it actually comes to fighting, because they do a lot more damage than I do. But I mean, hey, another fight under our belt, ready to go for the next one. The next one being another bounty. Like I said, I really wanted to clear up this area. We got a lot of overworld bosses done by the end of this episode. A lot of these seems like I should have gotten them way longer ago, because I mean, Jesus, we just finished that one really quickly. I mean, we're nearly double its level at that point, but still, we're just looking around trying to find where each of the bosses are to make our way over there. Some of them I just couldn't find. Either they were somewhere completely out of my reach, or I just could not figure out where they were. So basically, I'm just kind of like looking at a map, trying to figure out where they are and all that other stuff. This one being a little bit more difficult for me, basically had to look around, found the cave underneath, and found him napping over there in the corner. But me and Flame is coming on out, bringing it in, just to start working on getting rid of this pal. But I mean, like, we did pretty well. His fire is doing a lot, and my SMG just whittling down his health. Like, it doesn't look like much damage, but I mean, it adds up after a while, especially with Flamus doing nearly 300 damage at times. But that fire one, oof, it whittles them down so easily. Next one, ironically, being in another cave. Bronco Cherry Aqua was in the cave just napping. Found it behind a waterfall, I believe, but Yep, this time I brought in green drought because I thought to myself, water versus grass. Grass obviously gonna win on this, hopefully. I don't know why. I'm trying to remember now why I jumped on. Maybe I wanted to try some of the attacks and all that, but I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that much damage while I'm on the pal, so I was like, might as well get off after I try out this seed mine, but I eventually did get off and just kept on attacking with my pals. Like I said too, this episode is all about mostly breeding pals, because I want to eventually start getting more and more better pals. This one I was kind of hoping to get Greyhound, which I was able to get for two reasons. One, Roxy's going to be retired after today. This is her final episode of you seeing her as my ground mount because of the fact of Greyhound I found out can double jump. A little bit it's a little slower than Roxy, but I mean the double jump will help us get away around places much more easier. So I was like, okay, let's get Greyhound in here. Let's do another breeding, because guess what? I need me a Grizzly Bolt. That pal is going to be a breeding thing for a lot of them. As we waited for that breeding to go, time to fight Unibolt. I'm kind of hoping that eventually I'm able to get an egg of this and bring it back onto it, because the level 3 lightning from my previous playthrough, this thing really helped me out when it came to working on the base and all that. And I do like this pal, so I am kind of hoping that I can get it, maybe get a couple of them and maybe use this one as a mount if it is better. But I mean, me and Flamus over here, seems like this is my main 2 pal. He's been through a lot with me, and yeah, it's a pretty good pal to have. Time to get another boss. Yeah, still working on trying to get these things done and over with, and with all of these overworld bosses, it does help me with my levels every once in a while, especially with the first kill, and also the fact of I really need to get these ancient technology parts, because I need them A, to do the laboratory thing, and B, also to build other things that require them. Later on I'm able to get a mega shield that I needed, these ancient technology parts, and this just helped me out overall in the end as well. Hopefully I can get this pal, because I know I need this pal for the planting, or I think it's gathering. I can't really remember at this point. There's just so many pals I gotta breed, especially onto this. But another boss fight done, and we're still going on. Catrus is the next one, throwing a fireball at us, and me and Flamus once again just going at it. And as you can see, we're doing some pretty good damage. Again, we're around the same level as it, but it seems like me and him are able to keep on going, keep on trucking, and just keep on beating it. After getting a couple of those dungeon bosses done, time to go back into the overworld and trying to get this lightning panda down. This one's a little bit more difficult for me, because every time I kept on trying to reload, it just kept on throwing lightning at me. Roxy over there enjoying her final day working with me just to get rid of this thing, and I am going to miss having Roxy, and I wonder if that's a fan favorite as well, seeing me ride her. Who knows? If people want her to stay on, I might just keep her on. So tell me in the next episode, you want me to keep Roxy, or do you want me to upgrade to use Greyhound? Tell me what you think. I kind of want to keep Roxy, but at the same time, Greyhound just seems like a better pal choice for me in the end. This one was a little bit more harder for me. I thought I could probably fight a 6 above level Mink, and I really want to try it out, because I now just got the AK-47. I mean, I got it from the last one, obviously, but still, I really wanted to test what this AK-47 could do. Oh man, I really had to pay attention. I really had to make sure I was on my toes, because this fight took me at least, I want to say, 8 to almost 10 minutes. This was a long fight for me, and I almost died one time. I probably got down to nearly 10 health, but in the end, I was able to beat it. Thank God for that, because I really didn't want to have to restart this fight all over. So close to level 33, I decided, hey, let's actually try to refight these guys, because I know I had trouble with this one. I died almost twice to this thing. I died the first time to it, I know that for sure, and then we fought it again. I think we lost again to it, but I was like, okay, you know what? Got better weapons, got better armor, my pals are stronger, let's see what we can do with this. It still took a little bit to get down onto it. I think this fight was almost a 5-minute fight, but I mean, still, this is a pretty good fight in the end for me. I had to call back Flamus, he almost died on there, and then brought out Vamp because of, named him Vamp just because of the lifesteal thing, but we were able to fight it, we were able to get it down, and in the end, this one won, and we still had another fight to do as well. Really wanted to see how strong we got from here, and I mean, wow. Zoe and Grizzlebolt, I remember when I first fought this, I had nothing but a crossbow, and it took me quite a while. Well, not really quite a while, but I mean, definitely when you got assault white weapons, definitely does make the fight much more easier, and this fight did push me over to be level 33. I know if I have one more levels, I can get the new forge that we need to upgrade our base one more, but still, me and Anubis over here taking it down. None of these attacks really hitting me all that much anymore, but just going for the critical hits, and I think it was Anubis that did the final kill, or us, I don't know, I'm not sure which one, but still. And then we went over here to check our things. I think these ones were still Grizzbolt, and by the next episode, this actually little farm is going to be gone. I put it in the new base now, but yeah, we're still just breeding as many pals as we can because we're going to need them for more projects in the future. I guess this episode wasn't as long as I thought it would. Wasn't a lot for me to do on this episode. It was just me more so grinding and to breed as many pals as I possibly can. Episodes will come in a little bit more slower so I can actually get more stuff onto it. What I really want to do in the next episode is really start exploring, but I also need to do a lot of grinding. I need to do a lot of grinding to level ourselves up so we can actually get better equipment, and then in the end fight better and stronger pals in the near future. It's really holding me back because the fact of leveling up just seems to be very slow, and getting materials just seems to be really slow. Like I said, I'm still learning onto this, so it's taking quite a little bit for me to get to what I need, get me the items that I need. But hey, every time we level up, we're just getting better and better. But in the next episode, we're going to be exploring, seeing where we can go at, because I really need to try to find some quartz, because I know we're going to eventually need them. We're at the polymorphs now. I know in the next couple of levels we'll be doing circuit boards and carbon fiber, but that's not until the next video. Not sure when that will come out. Probably not tomorrow. Probably not the next day, maybe in a couple days, because I do unfortunately work. But thank you all so much for watching. We are actually almost at 300 subscribers. And I also want to say this because I did get an idea from a friend of mine, Joseph, and from other things I saw. We're almost at 500 subscribers, 204 away from the time I'm making this. So I'm going to have a challenge for y'all at the ready. If at 500 subscribers, we can get to 500 subscribers by the end of next month, just to make it a little bit more easier for us to catch it, do you want to see me try to do a 100-day challenge? That means it's an all rules bar. I'm going to do as much as I can within 100 days. That means I'm going to try to beat the game within 100 days. That means I'm going to have to do a little bit of studying on this game to figure out what I need, how to do it, where I need to go, and I really need to do things quickly. But because of the fact that I've been playing this as now, and I feel like I'm handicapped a lot because I can only use pals that I breed, I think I can do it. If I can't do it within 100 days, hey, that's what 200 days are for. But we're going to see what we can do on that. Something of 100 days, though, that's going to be a challenge for me in terms of editorial, because I can only do up to, I believe, an hour. So can I cram 100 days into an hour? I don't know. We'll see. If you want to see something like that, you gotta hit that subscribe button. You gotta hit that like button. Send this to your friends. Send this to your family. Tell them to subscribe to HeyhoBrando, and let's see what happens. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, this has been HeyhoBrando, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.